Oh my goodness. Hello, folks. It's going to be a wild ride tonight, so I'm just warning you right now. Bunch of moving parts coming here at the end. So yeah, you read the title, and it is. We're making Yorkshire pudding tonight, and we're doing it redneck style because, well, that's what we are here. Um, and we learned that because, here's what's happened. We're here in North Florida. It was raining all day yesterday, all day today, so we can't do our outdoor bonfire. So I videotaped the batter making process, and we may watch a little of that, but I'm going to be uploading it for tomorrow on my channel as a vlog, as well as I might add some video footage from tonight. And we're going to put it together so it's there officially. The Wayfarer Project stands behind Yorkshire pudding. And yeah, we admit we are a bit of rednecks here. And we're also talking Babylon 5 toys, games, meaning role playing games and video games, and books. I know Colin, our esteemed colleague, has read some of the books and he's investigated some of the games, and I got the slides together so we can check those out. And then there's toys. Amazingly enough, I did not know this. Of course, I was too old for toys at the time, but um, they made them. They made action figures, 6 inch and 9 inch, and so we'll be talking that too. It's going to be a potpourri of great fun tonight. Hopefully, this all works out. So, in any case, without further ado, we are going to introduce the lady of the. No, I'm going to save her for last because she is critical to this whole evening's procedures. But yes, starting off, we have this gentleman who is an archer. He's all the way from Glastonbury. I don't know where that is in relationship to the Shire, uh, that being Yorkshire.
Long way down south.
Okay.
Glastonbury, Glastonbury is in Wiltshire. It's reasonably close to Stonehenge, and there's a big what's called Glastonbury Tour, which is a tower on top of
Oh,
a
yeah.
yeah,
I've
exactly.
heard of
Nowhere near Yorkshire.
Glastonbury Cathedral. I've heard
Yeah,
of that.
that's where it is. Which may
Well,
actually have
yeah.
Glastonbury Tour on the hill, and that may actually have been one of the
Mm.
inspirations for Avalon.
All right.
Have I
Whoa.
ever
You
deli- have I
dropped a
ever,
bombshell there at the end. One of the inspirations for Avalon, maybe.
have I ever denied it? So, fact.
Okay. Well, we have here another inspiration for Avalon
Anyway,
and all those things. His name's Mike. All right. From a sweat lodge somewhere in the great state of Tennessee, please welcome Mike Mountain Hawk Gorley. How you doing, sir?
Hello. I'm just hunky dory. Glad
You
to be
sound
here.
it. All right. Well, tonight we wouldn't be making Yorkshire pudding without this lady, so I am going to introduce her right now. Liza Sahido from the Psyche Electroacoustic Opera Company. What's up? We're not hearing you, Liza.
you're muted.
I was muted. Sorry.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. We'll all be speaking with a British accent by the end of the night. At least Lawrence and I will, because this is going to be maybe somewhat, maybe not authentic at all, but inspired by authentic Yorkshire pudding.
You think
Yeah,
even Colin will be speaking British?
Colin,
he might.
you heard what Mike said?
Unlike
Thing people could look forward to, that we do have a recording of the batter making process, and we'll have that released tomorrow. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't speed it up any further. I think it's because it's doing it over Wi-Fi rather than USB, because I'm also hooked up Wi-Fi so I could move the cell phone, which is my camera, and I'm
Well,
going to move it. Let's see.
I think
Let's see.
Flat will be disappointed.
I knew everyone would be disappointed in this evening's show, because I just... All right, look, I was able to remove my camera from USB. It's still working. I could take this to the kitchen, and the copying process just stopped. No, it says copying.
Wait, your camera is upside down.
Okay, well, that's easy to fix. There we go.
Okay. Yeah,
All right, so
I don't know Ardent Party.
I'm going to join you in the kitchen. Hold on. Oh, there's only 8 minutes, 7 minutes remaining on this. We might be able to show the batter making. All right. So, this is really hot stuff. Yes.
Introduce Churchill, who doesn't want to leave that spot.
Well, can you get... Oh, there's Joser.
Yeah, Joser.
There's Joser.
Meow. Meow.
I don't know if they're picking up. I don't know if they're picking up the mic from the
Oh, they're not?
the webcam, because I left quickly. I didn't change my audio over. So.
Well, I mean,
But
they're picking up
from
my
you.
audio,
Yeah,
so there we go. All right, folks.
Do you hear the gang? Do you hear like Mike and Colin?
Mike and Colin, can you hear us?
Yes.
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, let me turn up the volume so we could hear Mike and Colin. Well,
I just want to hear the cat.
you just want to hear the cat. Joser's pissed off that we are, both here in the kitchen. He's, comfortable on the counter, wants to be left alone sleeping, but we're busy out here. And so if he seems kind of annoyed, he is. He's an old kitty. He's old.
I know
Yeah.
that.
These human slaves aren't doing what they're supposed
He's
to do.
like, what are you doing?
Exactly. It's like,
Trying to
you
take
guys.
a nap here.
Exactly.
I'm going to go sideways for a moment. I need to get
I
need to get the camera up here.
Let me activate this in case.
It's getting my camera straight as a feed, but I don't actually see it on screen. There we go. I know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, it's raining outside.
Was Lawrence nipping at the meat again tonight before the show?
No, Mike. Mike, I'm glad you mentioned that because I was in the mood, okay? All right.
Aha. Yeah, but you're not upside down.
Am I upside down right now?
Are you? No, we're not seeing anything from you. We're not getting a camera feed.
Lawrence
from you.
disappeared.
Oh no, hold on. Oh, because I actually called up the camera app. How about now?
Nope.
Oh, right.
While Lawrence figures that out, let me show you guys something.
You will.
Homemade. I can't say what this is on YouTube for reasons, but homemade by my mom with juice from starfruit, non-GMO yeast, and organic sugar, left to ferment for 3 months and then aged. This one What year was this one? This is 2 years old. This is 2 years old.
Shine as a moon.
Almost. No. It's not moonshine. It is something, it's something that pairs well, I think, with Yorkshire pudding. It is vino. Maybe YouTube won't have a problem with us saying vino. Very dry, star fruit, and it tastes like the fruit. Let me see what the chat is saying. Oh, so many chats. Oh my goodness. Let's release chats. People saying hi. Hey, swappers, welcome. Will this be the first time making and trying Yorkshire puddings? Yes, swappers. So we do not have a good frame of reference for what it's supposed to taste like or anything. So we're giving everything a good guess. And you guys will have to be the ones to tell us whether we succeeded in making authentic, nice Yorkshire pudding. Lawrence, how's the video coming?
Well, you're looking because I put you on full screen.
Oh no, I mean your video transfer.
Oh, I didn't check that. I was just like, I decided to just leave my cell phone there and stuff because yeah, we're right here. We're right here. Don't need two angles of the same kitchen.
Flav said that he donated a Ko-Fi before the stream. He probably has a message for you too.
Well, yeah. I'll check that. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cooking with Liza. I am not a good cook, folks. This for me has been an adventure. Yes, my revenge. It shall be the most awful Yorkshire pudding ever. No, I'm really trying to make it. I'm really hoping that this will come out really nice. Does it rhyme with feed? No, this is my mom's vino. I started a mead batch, and unfortunately, I could show you what happened to my mead. I'll show you what happened to my mead, folks. It's a bit disappointing, but it's still useful, I guess, for holiday gift. All right. This one's finished here. Look what happened to my blackberry mead. You can't see it from this perspective, but there is a vinegar mother on the top of that. I left the primary fermentation out for too long, and instead of getting mead, I got blackberry mead vinegar. So this shall go into pretty bottles for Christmas gifts. Maybe I'll infuse it with some rosemary and other herbs that I'm growing out there. But yeah, I need to start another batch for the holidays. I'm waiting for my pears to ripen on my pear trees. And I'm hoping to make perry, which is pear mead.
Oh.
I want to know about the other herbs.
Copy, but why don't we just look at what you've got so far?
What I've got so far? Well, they can't see what I've got so far
Well,
unless you have your
camera.
Okay.
Yeah, if
Can you see what's going on?
I try to do the phone at the same time, it's going to be weird.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is the batter that has been resting for an hour. It's well rested. Now, the Yorkshire pudding tins or muffin tins that we bought don't fit in our air fryer. Remember, we were going to do this outdoors in my wood burning oven. It's raining. Can't do it out there, so we're going to use this thing that fits in our oven. But I'm not going to use vegetable oil. I'm not going to use any lard. We found some lard in the supermarket, but it was full of nasty,
Yeah, it had like DH3 something or
disgusting
whatever.
preservatives in it. So what I did was buy some uncured bacon, no nitrates and no nitrites. I cooked some bacon, and I got some rendered bacon fat here.
So we're going to do this with bacon fat.
So we're going to oil the tin with some rendered bacon fat that has no nitrates or nitrites.
Now, how thick does it have to be?
The lining on the tin, not too much. Now, for the gravy, guys, I am gonna cheat, but I'm gonna spice it up with oregano. Okay, I got some fresh oregano in the house. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me
we
release
have real
more
oregano.
chats. I think Lawrence had a few brownies before the show. That could be it, Mike.
No, I didn't have a few brownies. The vape I have is CBD.
CBD, guys. CBD.
Aha.
Aha.
But that doesn't do that stuff to you.
But he bought off some little old man on the street corner with long hair. Really, it's just CBD, nothing else.
Let's see. Yeah, YouTube has a problem with everything. That's why I have to call it homebrew and not what it actually is. Rinds with pine. Yes. Yeah, my mom makes pine and I make feed and vinegar.
Yeah, YouTube, it's like streaming to children or something. You have to come up with other words to say what you want to say. Something that.
And yet you'll see some video of a comedian saying every nasty word known to man.
Oh, yeah.
It makes no sense. We shall be judged by X Flavius. Yes. Doesn't he wank the highest on wall? Yeah.
He sure does.
Rest assured. Do we know where?
Post me a Yorkshire pudding and some booze, and I'll let you know. Okay. You gotta show them the beginning process. This won't make any sense.
It's about probably by now it's like at 80%.
80%.
Well, if they want it, I'll ask the chat if they want to see.
Do we want it?
No,
of course we want it.
I don't know, because there might be people out there like, no, let's get on to the Babylon 5 books.
No. Okay. We spent the time.
Okay. Let me check the progress.
We did the time.
That's right.
We did the crime. Now we have to do the time. Yes. New bottled required. Flav, I do have one ready to go. Let me show you. More pine. Let me show you.
1%.
Good golly. Has the world lost its mind? Of course it has.
My mom also made this. This one is from 2024. And by the way, my mom doesn't put any preserve. This is natural pine. Natural.
Well, we got to give her some of our elderberries.
Yeah. She doesn't put any preservatives or any crap in it that'll give you headaches or anything. This is natural. Even the yeast is non-GMO. EC1118, I think. Yeah. And so this is made with soursop.
Which
we call it guanábana. Has anyone in the chat had soursop?
I don't know. Does it say pine on the label?
It doesn't say pine.
Well, it's a fruit. Apparently, the English word for the fruit we're talking about is soursop.
Yes.
But it's
Can we say that?
I don't know. Guanabana, I think.
Just go back outside and smoke your harmonica.
We got people on Rumble here. Welcome.
Ooh, Rumble.
Jeff, welcome. He likes me. The Jeff is big on
Rumble tonight.
Well,
Yes.
you'll
Rendered bacon fat. Oh yeah.
be happy to know that we also just happen to have access to recipes for things like hot jala. So
Yeah.
Oh yes, Colin found a Babylon 5 cookbook. So we're gonna maybe like next week when we go back to an episode, we'll do hot jala also. Maybe cooking will become our B plot here on Earworms.
B plot.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, tonight
gosh.
it's the A plot. Yeah.
cooking on Babylon 5, yes.
Is there anything that you need to
Just don't
show
smoke
right
the plot.
now? Oh, we need to grease this.
Well, we're gonna get there, but you should show the beginning of the process because Flav demands it.
I know, but
And I'm lost.
so fast.
We'll be lost
Unless
without it.
Unless he's able to wank copy speeds, I don't know.
Just releasing chats, folks.
But thank you. No, Flav didn't have a message other than Yorkshire pudding.
We are here for the
But
puddings. Get on
I think
with
Flav
it.
is a proud Yorkshireman, Roman.
Yeah, get on.
Romano British.
How can you be a Roman Yorkshireman?
Well, the Romans did come up with it.
Yeah, that's where York
That's
York
why they
itself
have a
is.
wall named after Hadrian.
I mean, Flav can correct me on this, but I do believe that York itself started off with, he's got his big starters, Eberwalcum, which was the largest Roman town in the north, I believe.
Oh man, Swapper's his chapter 13 progress has been sabotaged.
Oh no.
His laptop speakers have stopped working for no reason.
Oh.
Sorry, Swapper.
No reason. It's sabotage. It was
Palpatine returned.
Dickus.
Yes.
Dickus did it.
Yeah. And
Well, it might have been his wife in Continentia buttocks.
Starfruit wine. I'd love to try that. Let me tell you, Swappers, if we ever meet in
She
person,
said wine.
I forgot.
Oh no! The whole channel's gonna shut down.
I
in a
meant
minute.
wine. That type. Swappers, if we ever meet in person, if I'm able to bring it on the airplane, or if you come to Florida, I will give you some. I have a few bottles. My mom is like a factory making wine. So, yeah.
And you didn't have any yet, or did you? Oh.
Pecan, no pecan pie yet. That still is too advanced for me, Art and Party, but I do still have your email with the recipe.
Let me check the progress on this.
Who knows?
Sort of. Let's see here.
All right. Lawrence is gonna finally show you guys the beginning of the process. It makes no sense that I just put this in a tin and shove it in the air fryer without you guys seeing the beginning of the process. You know how this whole thing started and how we struggled through it. No.
The hell?
What happened? What'd you do?
I'm trying to get this to look right. I wanted to have you big and then everyone else at the side so they could see there's more than one person here. How come my camera thing stopped? Oh,
I don't know.
well, the progress is at 90%.
Okay, we're getting there.
It says 7 minutes remaining.
We're getting there. Swapper says, I miss Florida so much. Definitely want to get back there ASAP. You let us know when you're in town, Swappers. The Romans made it to Yorkshire. We had 2 Caesars raised there. Wow, I didn't know that. Constantine the Great and his father, Constantinus. I did not know that. Look at these facts.
Constantinus.
Flav, I don't know if you follow the Lotus Seeders at all, but Bo on his epochs is literally covering Constantine at the moment.
But shouldn't we at least grease the pan now and get it started cooking?
Let's go in order. Let's go in order.
But I mean, because then while we're watching the video, it can be cooking.
I guess.
Because while it's cooking, unless you just really like standing here drinking, talking.
Go out of order.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, that definitely is fun. Let's see. What's Patrick Stewart is from Yorkshire.
Really?
Am I pronouncing that right? Yorkshire.
I think it's Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's the word is it's normally called shires and shires, but it's as with anything else British, they're so old. It is indeed. You kind of lose part of some kind of shire.
Sure.
I like calling it the Shire.
It is. Yeah. It's more interesting Shire. Only because we're Tolkien fans.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that's where we got it from. Obviously, well, the home country. Yeah.
So let's
Yeah,
lather up at
Well, you're gonna have to get your camera so you could show.
No, I can do
people.
this.
No.
This is my camera.
Oh my gosh, that is.
Because it's
I thought
working.
you had your tech set up. For this.
You know how it is.
We're going to grease the tin, but we have to preheat the air fryer. Now, 200 degrees Celsius is more or less 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to preheat this.
We
thing.
checked it. Yeah, we need to do about 400, but I think maybe it's 395 or something.
Let's leave it at 400. For some
Okay.
reason, it's okay. That air fryer.
Now this is the redneck part.
Yeah. That's its max temp. Let's give it one less. Two less. How about that? No, now this
Y'all don't sound very redneck to me.
This has got to bake for 20 minutes. So we'll have this preheating
Yes.
right now, but we're gonna grease the pan. Can people even see anything with you holding it like that?
I'm sure. I mean, you can see the preview. Just look at the screen. That's your preview.
All right. Greasing the pan with bacon fat.
You're just supposed to use a paper towel.
Well, that's how I've always greased.
I think in Yorkshire they use paintbrushes or something. Or a basting brush. I don't know what they
You can tell me how you grease your pan, okay? So I'm gonna grease it with a napkin. It's clean.
Why is it that sounds so euphemistic?
For what?
Never mind.
No, it's just how you grease your pan. It just sounds it should be a euphemism. But I'm just old and dirty minded.
Yeah, well,
Maybe I'm just old and dirty minded.
All right, so this is ready to go, and I have to put this in the air fryer while it's preheating.
oh wow! So you preheat.
You have to.
Yeah, you preheat the
And when
fat.
when it beeps, it's done preheating, and then I can carefully take that out and pour in the rest of the batter into the thing. And then it'll bake for 20 minutes. Why is it counting down if it hasn't preheated yet?
It's a countdown to preheat.
No, the preheating shouldn't take that long. Okay, let me get let's give it. It said 15 minutes for the preheat, so we're just gonna do that like that.
Oh, by the way, Wednesday we're doing Robin of Sherwood, Robin Hood and the Sorcerer Part 2, and then Friday I think we're going to be doing Clannad. We'll focus on the album Legend, which is the soundtrack to Robin of Sherwood. We'll talk about those songs, as well as the members of the band, and we could see how, I don't know, I got to look up how they're doing today. See if there's still any bad blood between Maury Brennan and Enya. They're sisters.
Oh.
Yeah, Enya's actual last name is Brennan.
Why is it? Oh, they're getting stuff on. Why did it turn? Oh,
There's
weird.
nothing to turn in.
I know, but it's why did it do
Probably air circulation. It is an air fryer.
that? Oh. God, they're gonna be doing that the whole time?
Maybe.
Oh no. I got an idea.
Oh no. Is that a problem?
I didn't know it was gonna do that.
Well, that's why we're.
Making a thing that does. Oh, but
Well, usually it has a heavier container. Remember, that's aluminum foil.
maybe this. Okay, hold on. But if I have to keep this on top of it, can't. Let me see if this is enough grip to keep it on. Oh my God.
Are you? What are you putting a towel in there?
No, I put it on the.
When the pudding's inside, it should give it enough weight, but it
It's
doesn't
gonna
do that.
Spill all my bacon fat.
Oh,
You see what's going
you put
on?
one of the shells on the top of it, right, to hold it down.
No,
Well, that's what. You,
it seems to be okay now.
okay. All right.
That is super weird. No one could see anything, by the way. You should get your
No one can see
technology.
anything?
No. You
Why
need
not?
to get your technology
Why
working
can't they
again.
see it? All right. Well, let me check the progress.
All right. Hey, Jojo. All right, checking
I
on.
warned you.
Yeah. Gavin warned us. He did.
Okay, so I'm gonna
You're-
put us on democratic mode, so we're all equal. Let's see.
Oh, 380 flab. Okay, I will change that when I go to do the real baking. 380.
Open with. All right. I am going to put the video in a browser tab so it'll share the audio also. And then we're going to watch our video, the process of making the batter.
Yay!
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Waited
And
such a
so-
long time. I think I should be going.
Really? Already? You just got
Well, that's
here.
what the song says. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
It is very strange lyrics, isn't it? He waited a long time and then he thinks he must be going. So I don't know.
Am I
Well,
making
I
flard?
think they were smoking the plot.
Oh gosh. Yes, we're
Right.
making flard.
You
All
are
right.
the master chef. You do whatever you think you need to do.
All right. Here is our first session, making the batter. Hello, folks. We are here doing our prep of the Yorkshire pudding. Now, we had to record this ahead of time because, it needs to sit for a little bit. And I don't know, this is probably going to be a mess tonight, but anyway, it's for you guys. Well, anyway, here we're going to show Liza is going to be doing the pudding, and she is, I don't know, tell me what you're going to do.
Well, right now, by the way, I know Flab sent me a wonderful, authentic Yorkshire pudding recipe from Yorkshire, but I'm gonna go with this easier method.
Well, I said we're going to do it redneck style.
Yeah, well, it was gonna be redneck because we were gonna cook it outside in our little makeshift outdoor kitchen, but it's been raining nonstop for a few days, so man,
Yeah, it's been raining all day. You might even still be able to hear it outside the windows there. Yeah, so
But we are gonna keep things.
it's still redneck because we're using an air fryer to heat it up. but-
Yeah. Our air fryer. Anyways, I'm going to gather the ingredients, and I'll have Flav know that we tried to buy organic or non-GMO where we could. We wanted to cook with lard, but upon finding...
How much should we skip? Or
It's up to you. What you could skip to the more interesting bits.
well, let's see here.
Nice looking egg.
Those are the eggs.
Yeah,
So-
basically, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, the eggs are brown because you got the non-bleached type, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and typically eggs, folks, aren't really white. They bleach them to make them, I don't know, look spectacular. So
Okay.
1 cup of plain flour. So I got we do imperial in this house, by the way. You got British guys who should be very proud.
Yeah, they're metric now. Except when it comes to weight. They measure that in rocks.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, 1 cup of plain flour, not self-rising. Every single write-up says plain flour and not self-rising. So
Yeah.
I found some flour that is non-GMO, which probably means, we don't know 100%, that it hasn't been sprayed to hell.
Yeah, probably because a lot of companies can't afford the organic label here because the FDA charges a lot for that.
I don't think I don't think the FDA is the one that is.
Oh, USDA organic. It's still a government alphabet organization.
It's very expensive.
And if they want things to be healthy, they shouldn't be overcharging.
Well, they don't want things to be healthy.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing.
Just for the approval of it being healthy, you know.
Well, to say that you're.
Yeah. Charge you a lot, so that way.
all right, I'm gonna go beyond my preaching here.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
You open the
size
door and
bugs.
Oh yeah, we decided we're gonna keep the flour in the fridge because it's
whole
Florida.
armada of insects come in when you open the door. So it's always safe.
Okay. Now, we need half
Floating
a
above the
teaspoon
ground,
of
dead
sea
gamers.
salt.
That's an interesting one.
Okay.
I got more.
Who's floating above the ground?
Well, dead gamers.
Dead
said he
gamers,
said-
eggs. Yeah.
Well,
He said his
let's
eggs were
just do
floating.
a half a
Floating above what?
So what are we doing now? Oh, this is sea salt.
Let's see.
It's half a teaspoon,
This is a 4th.
in case anyone wants to do the home game.
This doesn't seem like enough. Cats are about in.
I'd go with the instructions.
You said something now, Liza?
Yeah, Mike was asking. The cats were around, just they didn't want to be in the kitchen at the time.
Yeah, so we had the sea salt. I'm just going to move it along a little bit here. Otherwise, there's no reason to watch it tomorrow, and it'd be nice to release the whole thing as a vlog tomorrow.
Release the water it cut.
All right, here we go.
We run with some pretty improper Britisians in our
Okay,
Sorry.
next,
group.
it says vegetable oil for greasing the tins, and this is where we're going to
Well-
substitute the vegetable oil for bacon.
Yeah, a proper Yorkshireman, Mr. Brown, who is a vegan also, did recommend lard in our chat. But that's where we found preservatives and stuff, and we're like, you know what? How about just bacon? bacon grease.
My dad was telling me this morning that traditionally lard was shelf stable all on its own without weird chemicals going into it because they used to salt it.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they do that anymore? I mean, the salt is certainly more healthier than the crap they're putting inside of to preserve our food.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
Well, preservation's a good thing, but they always do it in the most cost-effective, corporate sanctioned way with a little bit of evil Satanism in it, and so it's like, it's like save money and shorten the lifespan of the masses. That's what that's the name of the
Get us
game.
to buy chemicals to try to improve our health.
Oh yeah. You want to try to extend your life? We got these things here.
All right. The whole thing is. All right. Now we're going to make bacon.
Countrysides of Oriente, and she grew up without electricity and was running.
That's her grandmother. Her mother. Your mother grew up without electricity, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, at least to age like
Well, it
8
was-
or something like that.
Well, she is Cuban, so
Yeah. Well, it was in rural Cuba in Oriente.
Water with
But I mean,
a floor.
out in
Go
rural
ahead.
areas, from what I found out through my friend Pete, out in rural Florida, in this area in the 1950s and 60s, the lifestyle and the standard of living was completely different, much simpler. Even here in the United States, things were different out in the very, very remote rural areas, which that's where we are.
Yeah. And so I remember this part. This is good.
On her house. It was truly medieval, actually.
Mm.
Colin would be
Colin
proud.
would be impressed.
Yes, Colin would be impressed. They knew how to do everything. Make cheese, make wine,
Fletch
preserve
arrows.
it. I don't know if they did that. I'll ask my mom. I don't know. Herbal remedies.
what I would imagine.
Already in my mom's generation, that no.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I keep like I'm interrupted. Of course, Liza can't hear me because she's on a recording. I was going to say, I would imagine, to be quite honest, that probably fletching arrows and so on is something that certainly, if you're talking sort of a firearms period, most people probably would do because they would be hunting that with bows and arrows. So,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, obviously, since the firearms coming, which has been in for most of American history,
Well,
which is westernized.
but in Cuba, I guess after the, what's his name? Castro came, you weren't allowed to have firearms, I'm sure. So,
No, firearms were confiscated after Castro.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were probably using arrows.
The stove is purple. Yes.
Have been somewhat lost.
Purple.
My mom remembers a lot of things, but not everything.
Green.
Because the knowledge
That
was
is
kind
why
of
I'm a
spread
fan of
between
purple.
Her sisters and her older
My
brothers,
stove glows
and
purple.
of course my grandparents.
Does it really?
All right. So,
The thing is, this stove, being electric, takes forever to heat this pan, and I can't just throw the
now
bacon onto
but
it.
we have other things we got to do too.
What?
We got to
We need
beat
the
the
grease.
eggs.
We have to
Thanks for
follow
stopping
other-
by, Jeff. Appreciate it. Enjoy your stream.
I'm going to, yeah. Sorry. I went over to the computer to check the time. So let's get back to the actual making process. Here we go.
I don't know when Brown's really going to end. Probably around 7:30. So, but I'll keep checking. We'll keep checking on him.
All right.
I mean, I think I'm going to upload this video as just a bonus thing.
What do you mean as a bonus thing?
Well, because so I should stream the recording. I think I'll maybe just do highlights in the stream.
StreamYard and people can watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that, but then they won't see the first bit that I recorded. That's what will be the bonus stuff.
Yeah, that's what we think about as streamers, is what to do with things. So, Liza, any other bits you wanted to see here? Because
Well, we didn't have a hard time getting the batter and the eggs together, so I guess that would be entertaining.
all right, here we go.
Just getting organized.
But I'm happy to know it seems like we do have some rednecks over there across the pond, too.
Oh, jeez.
I think Yorkshire is probably an awful lot like North Florida, probably. Mm-hmm.
I think the climate's
You do
slightly
realize,
Yeah, the climate's different. Mike, you said something?
I'll say, you do realize that real rednecks don't consider Florida the South.
Oh, I guess not. No.
Really?
That's
Why not?
Yes.
How come?
Yes. Well, because it's number one. Let's see. When did Florida become a state? You better know this. You live there.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to Gemini this.
Oh
Google.
no.
Oh
Yeah, I don't even know.
Let me see.
I was born in
When
Pennsylvania. So.
did?
Oh, I see. So it became a state after the Civil War. Is that what you're saying, Mike?
No, we were a
pretty
state. We were a state in the 1800s.
Okay.
Oh crap! Oh no, Colin. You wait. Civil War. Let me see. Civil American.
No, it's
45. So it was.
oh,
I don't.
but
I don't know how much participation Florida had.
1861.
yeah.
18.
So that's why that's what I presumed Mike was getting at when he said you don't consider it a South.
Yeah, I guess at that
Well,
time
that
it was
and most
pretty
half of Florida's from Ohio, so you know.
well. Well, I think at that time, Florida was pretty much wild and a
below
place where
Georgia,
like
isn't
the
it?
Fountain of
Union.
Youth was, and conquistadors would go there and try and find the Fountain of Youth.
1861. Yeah. So
So here's the thing. So Florida was a Confederate state. It was around in the Civil War. So people from Tennessee, some people, so I don't get in too much trouble here. Some people from Tennessee don't even know their damn history. Well, some
Oh.
people just like to make crackpot statements too, you know. So
Well,
I
that's
guess-
what I say.
I mean, yeah, it became a state in 1845, but it's been a territory for a long
It-
time.
Yes, but it did succeed from the Union. It was a
It did.
Confederate state.
It was a Confederate state. I
So
mean,
therefore, I would consider it part of the South.
well, it definitely is, because the Florida flag has part of the Confederate flag in it.
Well,
So
kind
it is
of.
a
It just
southern-
has
it
an
is a
X.
southern state.
It has a
Below
red
the Mason
X.
Dixon
Well,
line. so-
maybe the problem is all the Northerners that have moved there. Some people just don't consider it the
Yeah.
South anymore.
I don't,
And-
you know what? I
Yankee
mean,
flight.
I was going to call you.
I mean,
Frank.
I'm not from Tennessee either. I grew up in Ohio, but
My,
I was born in Texas,
look,
and that's
when,
good for some people.
When I
Hmm.
when we moved from North Florida, from Miami, the accent here of most people that grew up here, of people that run shops and that, you know, were born and raised here, went to high school here, they have a heavy Southern accent. How can you not be Southern?
Well, I guess it's
Well,
because
I'm
they
not
didn't throw
disagreeing.
rocks at the Top Gear guys, but Alabama did.
Well, when we first moved here, you know, my wife is, you know, born and raised Utah. she was called again by some people a Yankee. Utah was not in the Civil War.
No.
But well, the thing is, yeah, how can you can't be a Yankee if you're from Utah. That makes no sense.
No. So, yeah, but there were people that called her a Yankee.
And
I don't think it's happened in a while, but
from what I've heard, that's kind of an insult, right? Being called a Yankee.
By a southerner,
in the
I guess.
South.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why. I mean,
well,
you know what?
Some people think the Revolutionary War was the Civil War too, so I don't know. I've never met those people. My wife has mentioned.
Well, that's when the British called us Yankees, right?
Can I point out?
Yes, please.
Technically, you won one, and no. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm trying to put that out. Yes, technically, the Revolutionary War was a civil war. You won that one. I'm not going to touch the 1861, 1865 one on the grounds I don't want to accidentally be rude to anybody. And it wasn't
no one ever referred to it as
I know.
War.
I know.
Yeah, but it was.
Other than people who get confused about history, so you know.
But I would respectfully, and again, I don't want to tread on any toes. What do Southerners refer to the American Civil War as?
The war between the states.
Right. Okay. So they don't. So they don't. I know they don't always call it. I didn't know if it might be called a secession
it was
war.
The war between the states.
Oh, they called it. Some call it the War of Northern Aggression.
Well, yeah,
that too. I haven't heard that one in a while. Yes,
I thought there was one. I wasn't certain if there was anything with the word secession in there specifically, but I mean,
I know
again, Civil War.
Bloody.
So, yes,
it was a horrible war. There were atrocities on both sides.
And it was
it did end slavery.
Yeah, and it was by definition the bloodiest war. The percentage-wise, the bloodiest war in American history because both sides were American.
Yep.
Yeah.
Folks, I put the Yorkshire pudding in the air fryer, and I'm taking a tip from Flav, and I changed the temperature to 380. Now, Flav, the instructions say 20 minutes. Do you say more or less?
Well, what I'm going to do while we're waiting for Flav to respond is I'm making an executive decision. I think we're going to do our slides and talking about some of the Babylon 5 stuff. And tomorrow we're going to have that vlog up. And, I'll do it up right. Some excerpts from this stream and put it all together. And,
Yay.
It'll be a whole vlog on making Yorkshire pudding.
Exactly. So you weren't the poet.
Lawrence, finish showing the video because I still got to make. I'm not making the gravy, but I'm gonna spice up the gravy.
Well, the thing is, I should take the camera out and record that, especially since I'm not on camera right now. And what we'll do is, we'll have this video stuff up for people. Because I'd like to be conversational, rather than us just playing a video of something we did, I showed it a bit, and then tomorrow people can watch the actual video,
Flav says, do not open the door to check during the time. I won't, Flav. I won't have to because I have a little light. I turned on the oven light in my air fryer, so I'll be able to peek in on it to see how it's doing. All right. Lawrence, do you want the I'm thinking of making spicing up, making this cheap McCormick gravy tastes better with some bacon fat and oregano.
Oh, of course. Don't waste
Oh,
the
yeah.
bacon fat.
Are you having anything with it, or just the Yorkshire pudding and gravy?
Just the Yorkshire pudding. If it's really good, I'll probably make another batch, and we'll pig out on more Yorkshire pudding tonight. I have another thing of gravy. Merry Christmas, folks. That's how I'm going to treat this.
Well, now, Colin, you've read some of the Babylon 5 books, but I put together some slides of the covers of them, and I do have some of the info about them here, so we could talk about them. Now, I didn't read any of them, but in looking at some of the descriptions, it does sound interesting. Some of these I think I will check out if I can.
I have got all of them, and I have read all of them, but a long, long time ago.
Oh, wow.
I have all of them. I have
Now
all of the.
Yeah, there's two runs basically.
Yeah.
The two publishing companies. One was Dell Publishing, and the next one Del Rey Publishing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there were. Off the top of my head, I think 9, but I could be wrong. Books. This series here, which is the first one, they came out.
Yes.
During roughly when the show was on the air. And some of them, in fact, this one I believe included, if I remember correctly, in some places they do actually contradict some things said in the show. Little bits,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I think it's little things. I think like someone said something about they'd never been off the station since it came online or something. And in one of these books, that particular character is off station for a while. So it's little things like that.
Oh, of course. Well, the thing is here, this was, this book here, let me see what, I'm trying to get the name of it. The first
Voices.
book from Dell, Voices. This was written in 1995.
Yeah.
So fairly early on. It was written by John Vornholt, and it's about Talia Winters and basically Psy-Corps. There's a Psy-Corps conference on Babylon 5, and basically her and Ivanova team up to uncover an anti-telepath conspiracy or something going on. So I don't know.
Yeah, I said I have read them. I don't think I've read them since the show came out. Most of them. There is one of them. I don't think they are. Most of the books aren't actually considered necessarily officially canon.
No, I don't think these first ones would be.
There's one of the first ones which is, and that is To Dream in the City of Sorrow, City of Shadows.
Oh, yeah, I have that coming up.
Yeah, and that one comes up, which actually covers events between the end of season 1 and War Without End.
Then we have Accusations here. That's by Lois Tilton. And this one's about Commander Sinclair, our first season commander. He finds himself implicated in the murder of a visiting Earth Alliance official while investigating weapon smuggling. Man, yeah, they sound like standalone episode type things. And especially like the crime and investigation type episodes, yeah. Yeah, let me see here. And then there's Blood Oath. And this one's by John Vornholt again. And this is Susan
It's got to be
Ivanova.
a non-base, hasn't it?
Yeah, Susan Ivanova coordinates a high-stakes peace summit between two alien races locked in a deadly generations-old feud. But I would assume, I don't know, the Narn would have to be involved just from the cover image and being Blood Oath, which is one thing they have. But anyway, yeah. I didn't know these even existed.
This one I do vaguely remember.
Clark's Law. Uh-oh. And this was February 1996. So yeah, it looks like 95, 96. These things came out pretty quick. Jim Mortimer. Yeah, and it was an alien fugitive seeks asylum on Babylon 5, creating a legal and diplomatic crisis under Earth's increasingly authoritarian regime. Ooh. So yeah, it would have to do with President Clark, as its name indicates. And then we have here, book 6 is Betrayals. I don't know if we want to read all these off, but I guess we're more than halfway through, so might as well.
So I'm just bringing up Goodreads and another. Because that's an actually really good.
Yeah.
Usually they've got really good.
Betrayals. Also 1996. All these were like together. And this is Security Chief Michael Garibaldi uncovers a treasonous plot during delicate diplomatic talks between Narn and Centauri delegates. Wow.
Yeah. And I think also they're not necessarily in any particular order. They're all standalone.
Some of them might have had two printings, because this one has a different logo and everything, different cutter.
Yeah, they may have done.
Yeah, The Shadows Within. Now, hold on. It looks like I missed one here, because I have it in the list here. I thought I was thorough about this, but the touch of your shadow, the whisper of your name, looks like I'm missing that, but that was one that was before this.
Yeah. An alien presence appears, long twisting band of green light, 9 million miles long. So it's a Vorlon-y one by the sound of it.
Mm-hmm. The Shadow Within. Okay, that's cool in there. And then we have book 8. I'm glad they numbered them.
Yes. This was definitely written later than. This was definitely written towards the end of season 3.
Personal agendas.
No, The Shadow Within. First line. The electrifying space epic continues as Anna and John Sheridan battle deadly foes at opposite ends of the universe.
Whoa!
So, it's dedications to bomb. Right?
Wow! End of season 3. Yeah, they must have displayed it.
Yeah, must be. But the thing is, the setting of it is actually it's the dedication of the new Babylon 5 station is fast approaching. So Sheridan is in charge of the Agamemnon. Yeah. Time is also running out for his wife Anna, headed to Zachadum aboard the Icarus.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So this is kind of this, but the sound of it is Sheridan is basically accused of bringing Anna. I'm not sure how. Do you know how he said that? I'm not sure I have actually read that one. I'm going to have to go back.
But this one, it looks like I got the second printing cover there. And so, yeah, that one does sound really interesting. No wonder it had a second printing. I don't think all of them did.
Well, actually, I think all of these are the covers I've got, so they may not have been. I mean, because I think all of those are the actual covers that I've got, I think.
Then why would it go back to
So
the other theme for this next book here?
I don't
Personal
know. I don't
agendas.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a very different look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Somehow, well, it's just occurred to me.
Uh-oh.
The Shadow Within. No, The Shadow Within. Right. That I think actually that cover, I think, is the one they used later on for the that's the type of style they used for the later trilogy ones.
Oh yeah,
So
it does look like the
that's
cover
why.
from the Del Rey publishing. Yeah,
Yeah.
those lined up together. Maybe when Del Rey took over doing this, they did a reprinting of the ones they wanted, and The
Yeah,
Shadow
maybe.
Within was one they wanted to
Well,
reprint.
because the Shadow Within, Jean Cavalos did the Technomages trilogy for starters. So she seems to have taken that on board.
Oh yeah, those are coming up. Those are in trilogies and everything, and
Yeah.
sound like a whole different level of books. This one is personal agendas here. Um, yeah, the Centauri and Narn discussions, and here, this one has the newer theme to it as far as the
Yeah.
cover is concerned.
Although I say that is the only one, because at the time Catherine Drennan was JMS's wife, and that's the only one I think which is actually considered to be canon.
To dream in the city of sorrows, and it says canon. Yep.
Yep.
So this one's canon. Author is Catherine M. Denon. Yep. And you say she was married to JMS. Huh?
Yep, I believe she was at the time.
Mm.
So
It's about Jeffrey Sinclair, though.
Yeah,
Interesting, because this is 97.
I'll say that literally takes you from almost
his departure to Mimbar. Yeah.
That literally takes you from the end of season 1 up to season 3's War Without End.
Well, yeah, this sounds like something that would be helpful to have, like, something about what happened to Sinclair on Minbar and getting the whole progression from that perspective.
And notice the two other characters on the cover, one of whom we haven't seen yet, and one of whom we haven't seen since her last appearance. We don't see again.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Oh, that looks like Marky Mark there.
Yep.
All right, cool beans. Well, that's the Del publishing, and then there's the Del Rey. Easy to confuse. But Del Rey. Now, Del Rey, I've heard of. I don't know about Del publishing.
I don't know if the two companies are connected, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
I could look it up. Is there any connection between...
You've also got the novelizations of the TV movies as well.
Yeah. A Call to Arms is in there. Del Publishing and Del Rey Books were originally completely independent publishing. Yeah. Though today they share a corporate parent under Penguin Random House. Well, Penguin and Random House used to be separate too. Looks like everything becomes one eventually.
Yep.
But anyway, what do we have here? In the beginning. Now, is this basically the same story as the special?
This is based on the original screenplay for the television movie. So yeah, the sorry, Eraserhead. It's on the list. There is a novelization.
Oh yeah, there is a novelization of A Call to Arms.
Yeah.
Now we do have Third Space. I remember that one. as well, the third space special. It wasn't one of my favorites, but it existed. And then we have here the Psycore trilogy. Now this one's probably interesting. This trilogy, and I think I have all three covers here for the three books. Let's see. It was Psycore trilogy. First one is Dark Genesis, and this was in August 1998. So obviously towards the end of the run of Babylon 5.
Yep.
Or at the end, maybe. Gregory Keys. And so do you remember these at all? Like reading these?
Yeah,
you've referenced them in our talks.
Yeah, I've read Birth of Cycle. I can't remember off the top of my head if I've read Best Descendant or The Fate of Bester, but they are quite clearly. I mean, Dark Genesis is the one that actually does what it says on the tin. It's the Birth of Cycle. It's about 150 years. It covers, I think, and exactly that. You know where the cycle cups come from, the good intentions, and so on and so forth.
And then the one about Bester's, the next one that's called Deadly Relations. Let me
Deadly
get that
Relations
one up.
Final Reckoning. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like Bester's story.
Yeah. Well, how to put this without doing spoilers? There are some interesting revelations about Bester in the first book, at the end of the first book.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I don't, but it's of where he actually comes from. It's an interesting.
Now, the book Call to Arms actually comes next, right after this one, but the Psycore trilogy doesn't finish until the book that was released after Call to Arms. But I put that next because it's part of the trilogy.
Yeah.
This is the third one in the Psycore trilogy, but it actually came after A Call to Arms. And this one.
Oh, Liza's saying it's done. Liza's waving her hands to attract our attention.
It's done?
Lawrence, it's done and it puffed up.
Oh, wow. Let me come out. I'm going to come out. Hold on.
Oh my God, Flav, I can't believe this. Let me see if I can. Lawrence, are you bringing your camera? Or I'm going to have to show it on using my computer camera.
Hold on. I'm trying to. I think we're going to put your screen on full there and do it that way because my camera isn't even showing up right now.
I even got the gravy ready. I'm ready to try this thing. But is it okay to cut into it right away, Flav, or do we have to wait for... Let me see. All right, let me make this. Okay. Let's see. Let me turn on the oven light. Oven light turned up. Look at that, Lawrence. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, let's get this over here.
Here, put it and I'll angle it so people can see what's going on. Oh, a little closer. Can you guys see that? It's all poofy. I'll take it out. I'll take it out. I'll take it out.
Yeah, the light from the air fryer is kind of lighting it up.
Well, we'll take it out and.
I can see that it's poofed up.
Well, it's a good thing that they rise. They rose.
It rose. It's a big Yorkshire.
They have risen.
Yes.
They have risen.
Look at that, Flav. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, yes.
Start handing it out.
Shall we try this? Let's try this thing.
I want to buy.
Let me put the computer down. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're going to try this thing together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, Flav says we don't have to wait to cut into it. So good. Alrighty. Let me just really looking good, says Flav. Looking good, says Hobbit. Hey, Scott.
God,
One of the first ones. Great to see you, man.
you're here
Yes.
just in time.
In time for the Yorkshire pudding. Oh, Gavin's
Got him
getting
what?
hungry. I warned you. I warned you. Okay, he said art and party will be right over. Okay. It's a win! Yay! Gavin says, I want you. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay. How to start.
So that was an hour?
Well, no. It baked for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it does actually, I mean, if we really like it, we can have some, like, after we finish this one, I can make another one.
Well, we do need to eat this one too.
Yes.
We do have another load of bacon.
Okay.
Hey, might as well have bacon with the.
I will serve this in a bowl
Now, wait a
because
minute, you have the gravy.
the gravy's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even get footage.
No, there's footage. These guys were watching me make the gravy.
Oh, good. Wow, yeah, while Colin and I are talking about the books,
We did a project.
Bab 5 books. Now, those Babylon 5 books, I think they can be found online.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the texture, Flav. Ooh. Oh my God. Why don't people serve these here?
There's probably equivalent in the South, but it's more, I don't know. AI.
Flav, come on, be fair. They can't help it. They're only
What?
250.
Oh, you probably have an answer to that question why it's not done here.
All right. Just so you guys can see,
Well, you know what?
see it before I pour gravy
I
on
think
it.
there's no. I think there's a good reason why it rained yesterday and today. It was bringing England here.
Bringing England here, yes. We have the English vibe now in this kitchen. If only Lawrence's remote camera worked, wouldn't have to be moving the computer back and forth.
Yeah, but the problem is when it's streaming to StreamYard, it doesn't show the image on the camera. Like the cell phone just shows the desktop on the cell phone. So I'm like, I can't see what I'm filming.
I'm putting the gravy on the side so you can dip it.
Hey. Flav, I'm not arguing with you. I just try to be somewhat considerate of our customers. I'll wait till you get to the chats and then
Yeah,
we can be glad that we can be glad there's 5,000 miles of sea between us.
Okay, show them your food.
Okay. Here we go.
Wait, let me angle the camera so they can see.
I think that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
All right.
So see, Mike, this is now you know how to do it.
All righty.
Uh-huh.
And now you know how to do it. You can also have that as a savory as well as a sweet as well.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it would work with.
Come on, pass it around, share.
No, Mike. This is all mine.
Wow, it's like
Damn rednecks.
it's got a thickness to it that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not like I was imagining. It's better than a muffin. It's kind of like a cross between bread and a waffle.
Mm-hmm.
Arden Party's like, where's
It's
mine?
got a density in it that's like more like a waffle.
I'm gonna need a fork. Hold on. Hey, you know what? We're gonna need hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
The gravy.
Tabasco.
I was gonna put cayenne pepper in the gravy, and I forgot to pick the cayenne peppers out.
Yeah, we grow cayenne peppers.
I think you can probably also, I mean, there are people more expert than me in this, but you could probably, Flav's got, obviously Flav knows a lot more about these than I do because I don't cook. But I would imagine also if you vary the amount of mix you put in or to the size of your cooking tray, that will vary the thickness of it as well, I suspect.
Yeah. Now you're saying that if you put some sausage in it, then you got told you a whole.
That has to happen. Colin, that has to happen. We have to go to our butcher and buy some venison sausage or chorizo because that needs to happen next.
But do you cut up the sausage, or do you basically leave a whole sausage in the batter?
You leave the sausage. If I remember right, I don't know. To be quite honest, I buy it and stick it in the microwave. But basically, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether you pot cook the sausage first or not. But yes, basically, you put the sausage in the mix, and then you let the mix and the sausage.
The whole thing, or do you cut it?
A whole sausage,
No.
or 2 or 3 sausages.
Oh, it looks like so it looks like 2 or 3 frogs.
I think it's a different batter, but as I said, cooking is not my thing. I mean, Cornish pasty tends to be more pastry than batter, so I don't think it's the same one. But it may seem to be different variations of an ingredient. I'm not sure.
Well, all righty. I'm going to get back to my computer so we can keep going. And it's tasting really good. I really like it. We have enough to make more.
Now I'm going to have to go and buy some frozen Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, we have like half of it to finish tonight.
Or beef sausage. We have venison sausage here, Eraserhead. Yeah. Yep, I can get venison sausage at our local butcher.
Venison. Well, if you do venison, it then becomes known as Bambi in the hole.
Bambi
really?
in the hole. I don't
Venison's
know
deer.
about that.
Venison's deer, isn't it?
Greedy American.
Yes.
So Bambi.
Bambi. I don't know.
Oh.
You don't eat Bambi until Bambi's older. Well, let me see. I'm trying to bring this back. But there we go. So yeah, now the third book in this Psy-Core trilogy, what is that all about? Oh no, Call to Arms I have next here. But yeah, there was a third book in the Psy-Core trilogy. I think that's where we left off, and I didn't say exactly what it is because I don't even know.
Well, it's basically Garibaldi chasing down Bester.
Oh yeah. And isn't it, yeah, I remember seeing a video on another channel about that. And, yeah, unfortunately for Bester, he does get his comeuppance at the end. Now, we all know about A Call to Arms. That's like setting up this Crusade series that kind of happened and then didn't. But A Call to Arms, yeah.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, good night, Mike.
Have a good night, Mike.
Good night. Well, hey, at least I made it through the Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mike. It's a pleasure having you.
Buddy, let me know about Friday, man.
Yeah, Friday, it looks like we'll be doing Clannad, and specifically Legend, the album that was the soundtrack to Robin of Sherwood.
and I shall listen to it.
which we're talking about Wednesday night. So, yep.
Cool.
All
Well,
right, sir.
Send me the link. I'll see you then, man. Good night,
Alrighty.
everybody.
Good night.
Mate.
Now, call to arms. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to have a book on it because then it's like, where does it go?
Well, no, because what this should all of the TV movies are they're basically novelizations of the TV movies.
Mm-hmm. So they came second. The movies were done, and then, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, whether the books were written in conjunction with, I don't know, but basically that they are the novelizations of the movies.
I would say, yeah, the Psychor trilogy sounds interesting, and then this one, the Centauri Prime trilogy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I need a novelization of the special movies.
No. Well,
But-
from the Centauri Prime trilogy is well, basically it's Emperor Malari,
Mm-hmm.
which tells you when it's set. It's set.
The Long Night of Centauri Prime is the first one.
Yep.
Peter Devick. D-A-V-I... Oh, David. Sorry.
David, yeah. He wrote a lot, passed away recently, I believe. He
I've
wrote
heard
a
that
lot
name,
of these.
Peter David.
Yeah, Peter David did a lot of, did some stuff of his own, but he also did a lot of IP link. I think he did a lot for the Star Wars universe. I'm not sure he's written Doctor Who, but he did a lot. A lot of these authors actually you see their names pop up all here and there, writing for within one IP or another.
And then, so this is his, like Londo's ascension to the throne, which was really in the series. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what it basically is, this fills in. I can't remember if it starts during season 5 or if it's afterwards, but this is one of those ones which is set complete, which is follows the story on.
Yeah, because this includes the Drock and everything.
Yeah.
And then it was book 2 where Vir Koto organizes an underground resistance against the Drock. So this is where, definitely it's new ground that wasn't in the series at all.
Yeah. And sorry, but notice who else is in the background.
I'll get back over there. Looks like it's hard to tell.
Well, that's Jakar, and
Yeah, I know him, but I mean on the left. I can't be sure. Is that a Mercury?
no,
No. Okay.
it's Galen.
Oh no, Galen!
Yeah,
I liked Galen.
I did. Yeah.
I did. I know that the eclectic goat felt he was a little lacking in some areas, but I think that was more of the writing. Galen's pretty cool. I don't know. He's got some issues and stuff, and hopefully he worked through them. But interesting character. And then
Well, that's good. I'm glad that because I'm glad you said that.
you're glad I said that.
That you like Galen, yes.
Yeah. And then Out of the Darkness is the third one in the trilogy. And is this where Sheridan and Delenn found that there was something hiding in their gift from Londo?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So
And
yeah,
indeed,
folks.
you can see the bits on the front there. Quite obviously, that's the one thing that has actually been in the TV series.
Yeah, it relates to the TV series, but probably goes further because in the TV series they don't really give you conclusion on it. But that's good that Galen
Yeah,
was
but
outside of Crusade as well.
that particular, I mean, that particular cover. If you think there's that bit in episode yet to come where they're jumping through time
Mm-hmm.
and Sheridan sees the future.
Yeah.
That's more that it, where that is.
All right. And then we have Passing of the Techno Mages coming up next. That's also a trilogy.
Yep.
Now, let me look this up. I want to see the summary here. Yes, description. Follows young technomage Galen as his order discovers the return of the shadows, their connection to magical technology. The return of the shadows. I guess at some point they decided the Drock are just, they're not bad enough. We got to bring the shadows back. But this first book is called Casting Shadows. Okay. And that was in 2001. So it's a 21st century book, folks. The Technomages book 2 is Summoning Light. So I'll bring that up here. And I'm wondering, in these books, is obviously Galen is in them, and I am assuming he's probably the main character.
That's why I said I'm glad you said you liked him.
Surrounding
he appears
light.
in quite a few of them.
Oh, here we go again. Galen journeys across the galaxy to expose how the shadows plan to exploit the Technomages during the coming war. Oh, so it's like a war between the shadows and the Technomages, or
this is the one that is set. Most of these are set. The Technomage trilogy, I think, is actually set. Most of it is set before halfway through season 4 for obvious reasons.
Oh no! Okay, so this isn't afterwards. The shadows don't come back.
No,
this is basically still during that time. But the Technomages, we didn't see what was going on with them because we thought they left, but in this case they
didn't all leave, as we
didn't
know
all
from
leave.
the show that you really would rather not mention.
Oh, okay. So maybe the books help out some of the stuff that happened. And then finally, Passing of the Technomages 3 is Invoking Darkness.
Arden, I can't see him appearing in the Dresden Files. I've got his IMDb up and I can't see.
The Dresden Files.
Yeah.
The Technomages retreat into hiding while Galen defies orders to aid John Sheridan and the Army of Light. Okay. So this would mean that Galen was helping out with the Shadow War, even though in the series we didn't see it.
Yep.
Ah. There's that good old Kosh there. All right. Well, those are our Del Rey publications. And you folks, if you feel so inspired, you can write your own Babylon 5 book. Add to the stories, man. Now, we have a few other things to show you here. Those are the books. And then, at least the ones that made it out there. Of course, the Del Rey Publishing. Role-playing games. So, you know of one of these, at least, the Babylon Project.
I played the Babylon Project.
Mm-hmm.
When it first came out.
Okay.
It's a unique setting. I genuinely can't remember. It's a long time ago. But it's basically, I mean, as the name implies, you can start almost any time after the Earth been boiled war, I think. So you can create sort of characters that you had in up to let's season one, because a lot of the adventures within that itself, or the seeds, are actually sort of to do with the destruction of the early Babylon projects, Babylon stations. So it's kind of set sort of between the idea of the Babylon project being created, and then I think up to sort of basically when it comes online effectively.
And it only uses 2 6-sided dice, apparently. The very first official B5. It's 1995. Tabletop RPG released with the show was still airing. Yeah. And it prioritized tactical space combat and detailed Earth Force protocols and grounded role playing. Okay. It had impressive source books for the Earth Alliance and Centauri intelligence. But the line was cut short when Chameleon Eclectic lost the license.
It happens unfortunate times for these things.
Yeah. They lost it. They probably left it in the pocket in the laundry.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
No. You know what they did? They left it at grey 17.
Next best thing. Now, Babylon 5, this is just called Babylon 5, the role-playing game, and then it's also End Fact Book.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's the one that, again, that's Mongoose Publishing, who are the other one that they quite for one of the other ones they do is they do Traveller.
Mm-hmm.
And Traveller is the oldest sci-fi role-playing game. They didn't originally create it. Games Designer Workshop, I think, originally did Traveller, but they currently have the license for Traveller, which has changed somewhat over the iterations. But Traveller in particular has a large number of source books that come out for them. And this game, it has source books coming out of the wazoo. Source books for the Rangers, source books for the Centauri, source books for the Pac Marat. It's got source books for anything you can want.
Yeah, I see the Traveller edition here, or adaptation here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can any of these, if you're able to get a hold of the book of rules, shall we say, can people make their own adventures and actually play the game?
Yeah. I mean, what you do is for any of them, if the only one, if you get the Traveller one, you will probably also want to have. Well, that's it. Go and just eat it for us.
What are you eating now, Liza?
She's eating all Yorkshire pudding by the looks of it.
Oh. Well,
The thing is, it's not to insult any British people out there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't want to
It
do
is
that.
not. Yeah, it did not come out like a real Yorkshire pudding, according to Flav. Just so people know, we're not trying to claim that we made an authentic Yorkshire pudding. It isn't.
Well, it's redneck style.
It's dense, but you know what? I did. I put some honey and cinnamon powder on it, and it's really good, like a dense cake. Oh my god! Now, Flav said one of the places where I made a mistake was when I put in the batter, the oil in the pan wasn't smoking hot, and that's true.
Oh yeah.
I guess the preheating with the oven wasn't enough. I had to actually, um,
Well,
I'll put it
yeah.
in after the preheating cycle is done. And next time, because he says that that's the secret to getting it all poofy. So,
Mm. Oh, so
but
it's supposed to be poofy, not as dense as we
not
have.
as dense. It was supposed to be
Ah,
poofy, but Flav, I think in the process of trying to make a Yorkshire pudding, we invented a new dessert.
yes, the Yorkshire waffle blob.
I don't know what to call this, but it's really good. It's really good with gravy and it's really good with honey and cinnamon. And I'm gonna make a cortadito.
All right. Well, you were
Not
in the
to make
middle of
mine.
talking, Colin. I thought you were just going to soldier on and finish
That's all right.
your idea.
I'm a gentleman. I let a lady talk occasionally. I mean, I let a talk or something. Yeah, I was going to say is if you're going for the traveller source book, you also need the traveller books, just so you understand how to play the game. But yeah, either of the other two games,
Oh,
they'll
what am
actually
I doing?
you can actually buy them, and they will actually the source books will actually tell you how to play that game. You normally only need one book. The other books tend to be expansions. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so for example, you get the Babylon book, you could do that. You then just with something like Babylon 5 because of the story line rest of it. I mean, I noticed that I was looking through mainly the travel books. I play travel and I've got traveler characters. For example, the character creation, you need to at some point you may need to decide what sort of campaign you're running, whereabouts in the Babylon 5 timeline you're running it. But yeah, basically you should be able to, once you've got the basic book, you should then be able to create characters and then start playing. Most books in general, so I don't know about the Babylon 5 ones, I haven't had a chance to read them through yet, will have um I know the Babylon Project does. I'm not sure about the D20 one. May well have a starting scenario for you to play as well, either with
Okay.
either with pre-generated characters, or you can create your own characters just to get you into the mood for it, for how it goes.
All right. Sounds good.
Mm.
Otherwise, make your own. But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
good to have a fact book that might help people make their own too.
yeah,
So yeah, there we go. Those now they can be found in digital form, right?
yes.
Or at least one of them. Yeah, not necessarily legal, but if they don't exist in printed form anymore, what are you gonna do? You gotta get it. All right. So what do we have next? I think I'll do the video games real quick. There's only one official one
Yeah, I've never
from
played those.
Sierra Online. Yeah, I don't even know if it's
Mm.
possible now for
Oh,
this
Sierra one.
official one. Yeah, Sierra, and it was developed by Yosente Entertainment, which is part of Sierra, and it's 3D space combat simulator. Now, let me see here. Basically, this is one of the game's most famous. What ifs you were to play a Star Fury pilot using rising through the ranks to command capital ships and entire fleets. Oh, maybe it looks like a ground up thing. What was so special
Sounds
about
like
it?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it included realistic Newtonian physics for flight. That's one thing. And it showed Christopher Frank recorded an original soundtrack for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the composer from Babylon 5. And then the original cast, including Bruce Boxleitner and Peter Jurassic, filmed hours of original live action
Cool.
FMV cutscenes. So there we go.
Yeah,
That's,
definitely.
and then there's the indie
No, I'd never seen
games.
I'd never seen that movie before game either.
No,
Yeah, that's probably quite old. I don't know if Joe's
I
still
didn't
around.
do the actual digging, but I could probably dig around and see if anything still exists. Now, I know of one at least because our friend from Linux no, it's Low Spec Linux Gaming, which you can find on Rumble, did play one of these games coming up. Not this one, but the one after this. And so these indie games, it's possible to find and play still. This is called I've Found Her. It's like, okay, I'm glad you found her. And this one is developed by Space Dream Factory, led by Oleg Petrov. Is that Petrov? No, he died in this series towards the end of season one. Released freeware. So yeah, this is a freeware, and it's basically built from scratch on a custom engine. Okay, and I Found Her is a revered indie space simulator prior to and during the Shadow Uprising. Mm-hmm. It gained massive popularity for its brutal, highly realistic, true Newtonian flight mechanics. And then original campaign, danger and opportunity, and faithful visuals. Okay. Well, that's something to explore to see if that can still be found. And then there's the Babylon Project. That's the next one. That's why it was kind of confusing when he first mentioned it in the chat, because
Yeah.
you were thinking of the role-playing game. But this is like how it kind of looks. It's really Star Fury combat. And this one still out there, and you can, I think it's open source, so you can even get the source code and build it yourself. And
I've got the I followed I haven't actually played it. There is one. So I was just checking. There's also GURPS, Babylon
Free
5.
Space 2 engine in 2002. A team of modders spent years creating the Babylon project. Yeah, it eventually became a standalone. And it didn't require the Free Space 2 to run. So it was originally a mod for Free Space 2. Okay, yeah, it's basically a Star Fury game. Now, one thing I found interesting here is there's another one here. There's mods for different other games. Some of them I don't know, like Stellaris, I'm not familiar with. Sin of a Solar Empire.
Again, I've never played them.
But this one here, X3, Albion Prelude. I've seen X3 on Steam. I don't know if it's this Albion Prelude thing here. X4, but there's a B5 universe mod. And it looks like a pretty cool space game. I was interested in it for a bit, but I was more into the multiplayer things rather than single player. But it is a single player game, and there was a mod made for it that basically turns all the ships and things into Babylon 5 craft.
I don't play online games, and this whole of this modding, and it is a relatively new thing to me. I've got them like for I've just finished playing Fallout 2, and the mods for that, which brought things back and added things into it, and you get sort of Fallout New Vegas and the rest of it. A lot of these games, you get mods for them, so I'm not surprised that you get what I would think are probably a reasonably straightforward thing of you just reskin things. But I could be wrong. I said I'm not a game developer, but it's not surprising.
Well, Ardent just mentioned that Stellaris is a fairly new line. I might check
Yeah,
that out. What is Liza doing? I don't know what that was. Was it a towel or a
I
cat?
think it was a cat.
Oh, I think Londo came in which case she's got her hands full. Now, finally, we have here the toys. Everybody likes the toys. I think maybe we'll get Swapper's attention here. In fact, some of these it looked like, well, did Swappers make this? No, I
Yeah,
actually
they do a bit.
went out and found these, but there were like the main company that did action figures was called. I have it right here. No, what are we doing here?
Interesting. So that is clearly late season 3 onwards, so season 4 from the uniform.
Yeah, this is exclusive premiere 6-inch action figures, and then we'll see some here that are 9-inch. This is 97 through 99, a 2-year run, and then there was exclusive premiere 9-inch collector dolls, which was 97 through 98. So they were at the same time. So they had the 6-inch and the 9-inch. The 9-inch seemed to be in these tubes, whereas these 6-inchers were in more traditional packaging. But yeah, there we have our Sheridan, and then here's Lanier.
With what I presume is supposed to be a Minbari ship, Minbari cruiser.
Yeah, yeah.
I would imagine that's what that is.
That's a Minbari. That's a 1958 Minbari Malibu
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And then what do we have here? All right, and I think this is Veer, right? The chat's on top of the thing there, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah,
actually had a Veer.
Koto.
Yeah, had a Veer Koto action figure.
Oh, that's it. Oh, heavy warship. Yes, it says at the top there, heavy warship. So
Oh wow!
I
So
wasn't
yeah,
entirely sure what that was meant to actually be. 'Cause I
yeah,
noticed
they
it's
come
showing
with
the
ships.
flag on him.
Yeah, there's one where you can see the Centauri warship with Londo that looks a little bit better. That one's coming up, but if you want Franklin, he doesn't come with
That's
a
who
ship.
that is. Yeah, is that Frank? That looks like a.
Yeah, it's Franklin, Stephen Franklin.
Can't tell what that's supposed to be with him. I don't recognise it, but it's some.
Some
something.
sort of tricorder or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
could be. So I think I'm not sure. I think Sheridan had Babylon 5, but I could.
Oh, let me go back here and see if we could work it out.
Yeah, it's B5. That's
Yeah, so they come with a ship. Obviously more collector than anything else. It's what are they going to do with those, huh? Now here we have Lockley, I believe. Yeah. And did she come with a looks like a badge, a Babylon 5 badge?
Yeah, because she Earth Alliance Command something.
Wow.
Oh,
So
out to something. Oh, looks like it's a bag,
yeah.
dice
Yeah.
bag or something. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and so there she goes. Tracy Scoggins actually had an action figure made of her. And then we have Delenn. Not in her normal purple, red sort of thing. It's green.
But more to the point, season Wonderland.
Yeah. And she's got the flyer, the Minbari flyer. That was an interesting decision to make the figures with little ships, die-cast, I assume. And then here's a Malari out of the package, so we could see better there. That it's either that or it's like in the ancient Egyptian headdress or some kind.
Yeah.
Are these real or are they swapped? Yeah, Liza, these are real. These were released between 97 and 99. And let's see here. We got Lita.
Lita with green ship. And again, that's Lita from Leonard season 3 for 4 to 5.
Yeah, I'm looking at what she's wearing there, and
Yeah.
it's
I mean, because looking at her hair, that's towards end half, late season 4, even into season 5.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Green ship. Is that the ship she left with Jakar on? I don't know. I don't think so. But these are the 9-inch collectible
Yeah.
dolls, and a lot of them are shown in the tube, so it's hard to see what they are. But I think we got a Jakar in there.
That's an extremely flashy Jakar.
Yeah, disco tube.
Yeah, disco tube Jakar. Yeah.
And then we have back to the 6 inches. They did do an Ivanova.
Star Fury.
Trying to see what that badge is there, the purplish one. I zoom in and it gets too blurry for me to see. Exclusive. No, that's the name of the company. Premier Exclusive Premier. Or a Premier Exclusive. Oh, and then out of the packaging we have a Kosh.
Very, yes. Yes, that Kosh Pez dispenser.
I don't know. I saw this.
I mean, Kosh is the only I could actually see would actually make an ideal Pez dispenser.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, that would have been good. Pez dispenser, not bobblehead. That wouldn't work. Well, I think that's all the stuff I have to show.
Missed the security manual. We mentioned the
and the
security
cookbook.
manual early on, and the security manual. They've actually got guides to. It's literally written as if it was a guide for new security officers. So it's got maps, diagrams to certain parts of the station. It's got who the main players are. It's got history. It's even got things like lists of arrests. And one, for example, is Malari. Various accusers, drunk and disorderly, and things like this.
Oh wow! Yeah, I got a picture of it here real quick. Let me go to the share.
Somewhere I couldn't find it, but somewhere I actually had a copy of that. I didn't have the dining one, but I had the security manual.
All right. Well, here's my Google results, and here this is on what is this? Abe Books. Yeah. The Babylon 5 security manual. Lowest price.
I've got a feeling my copy is the grey cover rather than the black cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how a lot of these sites work, but this is Del Rey Publishing also. 98, so that's there's 4 used, 2 new. Seriously. Roger Clark. Any relation to President Clark? I don't know. But US $34.80.
I've got a suspicion that for some reason I ended up with 2 copies of the security manual. Now you sent them and she said, I'm not sure, because again, very long time. I can't even remember if I got it with book club or what, but all they did they, Scaffin? I was wondering if anybody had actually done any model kits.
Oh yeah, I've seen Gavin I think is the one who told me one time, I think it was in Brown's chat. Who did the models? I forget the name. He probably said it there in the chat.
Revel there. This is Revel.
Yeah, Revel. Babylon 5 security manual. Here's a used version. Well, if you have an extra, you can get $10.95 out of it,
Blown
maybe.
if I could find any. As I said, I have no idea what else. I've got a very, since it said that, it took a very vague memory that maybe I ordered it from someone, it didn't come, and they sent me a replacement, and then I got the one that came up. I don't know. I said, like, this is 30 odd years ago.
Mm.
So, but, you know.
Well, it's cool stuff. I mean, this is probably digitized out there somewhere. It
Yeah.
seems to me like the value in it is really just the contents. Doesn't look like they're super collectible items. I don't know if by now they're not getting collectors. They probably won't because it's our generation that grew up with it. And
Yeah. Well, as I said, I mean, the books, there was also a lot or quite a few. There were comics. There's a couple of series of comics.
good night, Scott.
Night, Scott, including one which is excuse me, one which is the story they allude to with Garibaldi and Sinclair seeing something on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
That's told in one of the comics. There are also there's things out there which I've only ever found in ebook format and even in Word or something, which is sort of half really short stories and really short novellas and the like, including one where I think I said to you last week where Marcus gets a happy ending.
Yeah. Well,
Right, Flav?
good night, Flav. Thanks for joining us. I hope we did your, I don't know, shall we say your province justice.
Not really, but we're going to eat it anyways.
What you mean? There's any left? I thought you'd eaten them.
Yeah, Lawrence may be out of luck. I may have to make another one by the time he gets to the kitchen.
Well, this time it'll have to be flaky.
I'll try. I will
Yeah.
try. I will follow Flav's instructions.
Yeah, I said I think it may be. I said I closest I ever come to cooking anything is sticking something in the microwave or maybe making an omelette or fried eggs, literally. But I would suspect that part of it may actually be, as he said then, depending upon how much of the mixture you put in and the size of your bowl, whatever it is that you put it in. That probably depends upon how thick the batter actually becomes.
Yeah. I mean, well, first of all, it's not intended to be an air fryer, and I guess the bacon fat, I don't think that's really what went wrong. We were just supposed to sizzle it more, and I guess that just didn't happen.
Well, Flav says sizzle it more and less batter in the tin.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess depending on how thick it is, it's just going to be dense.
Yeah.
Hey, we got our Phantom Outsider here. All right, folks. Unfortunately, I think we're at the end of our proceedings this evening, unless, Liza, you have something more.
Well, we got a new subscriber, the Ifedi. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you very much. Yeah, afterwards, it all happens when Gavin Unit hits that comment section. So I'd like to ask folks if there's others of you about, please do hit the comment section too. It does help spread this special thing we're doing and get more people into the audience. So there's more people to expose to strange things like our Redneck Yorkshire pudding and things like this.
It is the rabbit.
You silly sod! You got us all worked up.
Well, that's no ordinary rabbit. That's the most foul, cruel, bad-tempered robot you ever set eyes on.
You tit!
I saw it in my armor. I was so scared.
What the hell? Hold on.
Look, that's no rabbit.
It is the rabbit. It is the rabbit. I warned
Yeah.
you.
We gotta
It's
get
worse than
reading.
that. Apparently, it's a robot rabbit.
Yeah, Robert.
It's a
We got to get reading, Liza, because I think after Robin of Sherwood, I'd like to take a week and do a Wednesday night with Alex in his book.
yeah. Got a
So,
lot of catch up work to do, my friend.
well, no, it's not work. It's fun. We just at night. Tonight we could just lay in bed, listen a little bit, and then do more. I mean, it'll be text to speech, but it's still, it's all right.
Once you get used to it, I suppose it's once you get used to it.
Oh, I'm used to it. It's just, when it's saying things wrong and stuff. It's
yeah, I mean, especially when it's worded. I suppose it's probably more prevalent in science fiction or fantasy where you've got lots of made up. I mean, all words are made up, but you know what I mean. When you've got words that aren't usually in the dictionary.
yeah. Stuff that's not recognized.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have some things here left over from Robin of Sherwood that I didn't clear out after the episode.
So we're going on to season 3 next week.
I believe so. Yep, I think we'll go on to season 3, and I'll ask the chat if they want to do Bab 5 every week or every other week. So I might even put a poll up for channel members, but we'll see. There may not be many votes there because our members like to support, but I don't think people notice. Go ahead.
What would you be thinking of doing in the alternate weeks? Just so I know.
I don't know. I mean, we have our UFO in Space 1999 we did before, but Liza's not terribly excited about them.
Let's do Deep Space Nine.
Oh! That's a hot take.
It is a hot take.
Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
I mean, for some of you, it will be in the realm of the enemy, and for
Well, we got to do something. We're going to talk off screen. We'll do that because it's got to be something that Colin's willing to stay up for, because he's been very generous with his time, and
look, Arden Party wants to do DS9.
Well, that's cool.
Whatever you
It's
think.
rabbit.
Whatever you think of the show, it's an interesting, in many senses of the word, one to juxtapose with Deep Space, with Babylon 5.
Yeah.
It would. And I'm not saying we should cover it episode by
not
episode.
every episode.
No.
The first one definitely for the setup, and then just the ones that we find really interesting. Then
And interesting
or funny.
entertaining,
I mean, you got to do some of the Ferengi ones because they're just funny.
I love the first. I would be upset if we didn't do any of the
How many
Ferengi.
different people were coming out of Quark's closet?
Okay, we have the Grand Magus. We have the IRS guy. What is his name?
Brunt. And the same actor who played what's his name? The Dominion servant dude, the Vorta. Wayun.
He plays
One of them
Wayun.
was, one and was either Brunt or the Grand Magus was also. If you do that, you've really got to tell him he keeps using the words wrong, because it's the same actor that played Verena in The Princess Bride. The guy they kept going, inconceivable!
Yeah. Brunt. FCA.
I couldn't remember which of the two it was.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Well, he was a telepath on Bab 5.
Yes, he was. This Jeffrey Cole.
Yeah, Jeffrey Coombs was, yeah. Oh, his character. Yeah, his character was an extremely What is Sean? Thank you, Arden. I couldn't think of the gentleman's name because I know he also played. He was also in. First thing I noticed him in was Young Sheldon. Yeah, but
Oh, and then he continued in Enterprise and played the blue
yeah,
antler.
Shran as Arden said that. Yeah, oh not Arden. It was
I'm trying to remember the name. The
Shran.
Andorian.
Yeah, Shran from Enterprise, yes.
Andorian.
Who was supposedly, had it gone on to season 5, would have been a regular cast member on the bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a shame. The series, as far as the others are concerned, it wasn't my favorite, but it was good enough. It should have just kept going. Don't end it like that.
Don't end it the way. I'll tell you what, though, absolute respect, especially in light of the bite back we get when people complain these days. They apologized to the fans for the last episode of Enterprise. They actually come back and said, "Yep, we made a mistake."
They should have.
Yeah, no, but they did. Can you imagine Christopher Nolan doing that? Now they came back and said, "Look, we were Brian and Brian." It was come back and said, and said that yeah, we were trying to do it. We were trying to tie it in forward to Next Generation, etc. But we made a mistake in doing it. So credit to them, all credit to them for that.
Yep, that's good.
Now. Next thing you'll be saying is he's not Merlin.
Well, the good thing is that, like, I'm truly happy about this, is that of course next week we finally meet Marcus, and once we actually know who all the players are, right? So it's not someone who we don't know who that character is in it. There's no particular reason, if I remember correctly, that we can't do that episode out of order. If you really have to give in to your wife's demands.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I'm in no need of a doctor, so take your leeches elsewhere.
Yay! Finally! Yeah.
Well, because my main objection to doing that too far ahead is, more than anything else, is that
who's this guy?
Yeah, basically, who's this? Yeah, exactly. It's a character that hasn't been brought in yet.
Yeah.
From what I remember, I don't think there's anything else to it that's. To be fair, we could always do that on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesdays, yes, coming up this Wednesday.
Is this the spirit of England? Villages destroyed so that princes can hunt unhindered. The people bled white to pay for foreign wars. No voice. No justice. No England.
I might just keep that there.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it hasn't dated at all, has it? It's aged like fine wine. Unfortunately.
Oh, man. Let's see here. I'm going to keep that as a permanent stab that we can play. I didn't have any issue with it being as long as it is. The only thing that hit me was the Clannad song, Strange Land. I guess I played it a little too long when they were riding out of the sheriff's little Nottingham castle. It was a little too long. So we got hit for that, and it was an easy clean out. No big deal. No problem. We will, in the future, apparently have no problem playing things like this, though. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. It was short enough, it went under the radar.
Did we get any interesting AI stuff from last week's?
I don't know. Liza's in charge of that. She's the AI department. She's in charge of AI relations.
Yep. And cat relations, too.
I guess we'll talk about it Wednesday.
See,
All
this is
right.
Lando. Say hello, Lando. Say
Hello,
hello.
Lando.
He is a cutie. Unfortunately, he is
That's no
not
show.
nice to other adult male cats, so he
Mhm.
can only have limited time.
Ah,
Where is Joser? He went out.
he
Like
went
I,
out.
like
Yeah.
I said, so, I mean, you're surprised that he has difficulty forming relations with other races when you named him after Centauri. I mean, full following function. What do you expect?
Orlando.
You name
Oh,
him
the
after
behavior
Centauri.
came before the name.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're going to call it a night, folks. Thanks for sticking with us, Ardent Party, Gavin Unit, and Phantom Outsider. Who else do we have here that's with us? Liza, you were looking at the chat a little bit more than I. But yeah, Phantom Outsider, Gavin Unit, Ardent Party, some red thing there. Yeah, Dead Gamer. And of course, Flav, if you hear us again on the rewind, great having you here. Thanks for your support. And Scott Hovid. All right, it was a lovely evening. I think we might do more things like this in the future, some B plots to kind of,
What is it, Lando?
give a change of pace while we're doing some Babylon 5. So,
Did you want to? Sorry, I'm using your mic. I didn't realize it. So I was getting wrong. Did you want to mention the that channel that I mentioned to you earlier on?
oh, well, let me look it up. There is an official Babylon 5 channel, right? Is what
Yep.
you were telling me.
Yep.
It is official, meaning
It's official, as in the first video is introduced by Michael Krasinski.
okay.
And someone mentioned in the comments, so that explains that. How official it is then.
Okay. Well, I mean, or it's people that have connections with.
No, J.
J.
Michael
Mike.
Krasinski. No, J. Michael Krasinski is the one in the video.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying he isn't, but we've seen other channels where they've gotten like Marcus's,
I see
like
what you
Jason
mean.
Carter to come on, and there's one that had an interview
yeah.
with Peter Jurassic and
Oh, yeah.
everything. I'm not trying to belittle them. I just don't know what is meant by official.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
It would be another channel that has some connections. It's probably worth checking out. Here's the link. We could call it B5. We'll call them establishment channel. How about that? There you go, folks, if you want to check that out. But yeah, I wouldn't even mention like Gray 17 is a channel out there that has interviews with Jason Carter and Peter Jurassic, so they're worth it. Check out these channels. I'm not in competition with them. So anyway, I guess that's it, folks. We'll see you we'll see you Wednesday and probably Friday this week. No Tolkien tomorrow on Monday because Anna needs another week because of her dissertation finally being submitted right around
Oh, wow. Cool.
now. So once she gets that handed in, she can do another week. Then we'll see what happens. I mean, she's got to defend it.
Yep.
That's
Is she not already a doctor? Did she not already have a doctor? Is she going for a second one?
No, well, I don't know. I don't know. She
No, I
may
don't know.
have.
Because I thought I thought I was Dr. Anna Nielsen in the thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Mate.
Well, a lot of times you use that. Like once you've passed your comprehensives, typically you're considered doctor without dissertation until you do the dissertation, and then you're.
I see. Okay. You
Yeah,
can tell
I don't know. Academic.
You can tell everyone never got that high education.
I mean, let's just put it this way: she's teaching in Japan, teaching her subject, and so she's already established and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you got, she could earn more pay and have other opportunities if
Good
she
luck. Hope
gets
all
it
goes well
finished.
for her. Yeah, exactly.
So there we go. All right, folks, and that'll be it for tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful week coming up here. And yeah, I'm buying some time while I switch over to the videos I need to play. And thanks for being with us.
And finally, here are some completely gratuitous pictures of penises to annoy the censors and to hopefully spark some sort of controversy, which it seems the only way these days to get the jaded, video-sated public off their fucking asses and back in the sodding cinema.